Hi everyone, my name is Abhishek and I'm a legal intern at Lexis and Company. So today's my topic is live-in relationship in India and its present position. So recently Google and other search engines have been overloaded with the news of live-in relationship being held not to acceptable to all, but living together without marrying doesn't constitute an offense. So this statement is came from the Punjab and Haryana High Court on May 18, 2021. Though the concept of live-in relationship is practiced in India from a long period of time, so the meaning is that the two adults, boy and girl, above 18 years of age, can live together as husband and wife with their consent without any fear from the eyes of law. Now the netizens got puzzled when the Punjab and Haryana High Court dismissed the giving protection to a live-in couple as they were being threatened by their parents. So this order passed with Justice H.S. Madan on May 11, 2021 after hearing the arguments through video conferencing. The petitioner Gulzar Kumari and Gurvinder Singh have filed the present petition stating that presently they are residing together, though they intend to get married shortly. They are apprehending danger to their lives at hands of parents of petitioner number 1 Gulzar Kumari. As a matter of fact, the petitioner in the grab of filing the present petition are seeking a seal of approval on their live-in relationship, which is morally and socially not acceptable, and no protection order in the petition can be passed. The petition stands dismissed accordingly. Like if we go through the above decision of the court, it is clearly tells that they grant protection against threatening from their parents as they feared they would be harmed and not on the legality of their love or live-in relationship under Article 21. Right to life, it is a part of it, and two adults can never be deprived or held rejected if we decided to live together as a live-in couple at any cost. So let us talk about what's the Supreme Court on the topic of live-in relationship. So first one is the Supreme Court said that living together is not an offense. Second one is no law in India prohibits a live-in relationship. So referring to Article 21, the Apex Court has observed living together falls under right to life. So the court has observed that in our opinion, a man and a woman, even without getting married, can live together if they wish to. This may be regarded as immoral by society, but is not illegal. So this is the difference between law and morality. So if we go through all the points, it clearly says that it may be regarded as immoral by society, which means that the society may not be in a point to exist or accept that relationship. We all know that acceptance differ because of our culture, tradition and customs. So, but in no circumstances they are immoral or against the law, as it is relationship in the eye of law. What we all need to understand here is that the mentality of judges and not the rule of law, as Justice Sudhir Mittal of the same Punjab and Haryana court granted protection to a live-in couple, stating that such a relationship is never prohibited in the eye of law and nor does it relates to commission of any offense. So here the mentality depends, and just because the ruling has been given by a high court judge, no action could be taken. In the Indian judiciary, there are lots of peculiarities, as if the same would have been given by magistrate below the high court and scenario could have been different. So in the case of Kamini Devi versus State of UP, so the courts had earlier granted protection to a couple in a live-in relationship, noting that where a boy and a girl are major and they are living with their free will, then nobody, including their parents, has authority to interfere with their living together. So let us come to the conclusion on this. So in the marriage is viewed as a hollowed association, which is authorized just as a profoundly regarded in the public eye. Yet with the impact of West, a specific populace appear to receive the Western culture. For example, the pattern of living relationships. The judiciary has acted as a watchdog to break the taboo in the society and let them live as a live-in couple and give them equal respect in the society. Marriage is the consecrated social foundation in India. So, so there are sure people who don't submit to a similar view and wouldn't fret attempting another idea like live-in. Today, live-in relationship is currently not know in our general public that degree as it was previously and is being acknowledged that progressively followed by individuals. Society is changing and the law has assumed an essential part in characterizing the change in this public arena. So, so the society and the law are instrumental in directing one's life. As referenced in the former parts, there is an adjustment of the impression of the general public about living examples, and the law is likewise reacting to the changing patterns in the general public and conveying decision taking into account the changed situation. So the marriage is the social foundation and one of the significant pieces of our Indian culture. Our country, which has solid social roots, centers around profound polity and social morals. In any case, with involving times, we have begun to follow the Western culture, which is entirely unexpected than Indian culture. So, on a specific segment of India also appear to have followed the Western culture. For example, of live-in relationship. This